My daughter was in active addiction. My life was greatly impacted. How is it that as a parent I'm going to intervene and support my daughter?
When you first accept the fact that there's a problem in your family, it's very isolating, it's very lonely. Everything I thought was helping has been hurting.
Many of us have lost ourselves in parenting, and especially when you're faced with substance use disorder and all of the things that go along with it, it can be extremely isolating.
Everybody needs care, and the root of that starts with education. That's where Be a Part of the Conversation has done some great programs.
When we started off in 2011, we did 3 community programs that year. This year actually have 71 community programs taking place. That's the core of what we do.
We have our parent partnership programs, and so, those meetings are helping so many people. And then we have the family recovery course, which has been life-changing.
The family recovery course is a 3-part peer-led educational program that helps family members understand how addiction has impacted their child, how addiction has impacted their family system, and then how the family members and the parents can recover regardless of where their child's at in their recovery process.
So much of what this course is, which is free for everybody, really catapults families months, years ahead of what they would be if they just went to meetings.
But when it comes to the family, some residential programs and our programs we try, but to have a real specific course, a family recovery course that's geared directly for that family that needs support, that needs education. I was lucky enough to be pulled into the mapping out of this 3-week course, but it's not the therapist, it's now peer-led parents, and parents walk in so much more at ease when they just see another parent.
Carl and I became instructors of the family recovery course during the first instructor training.
There's been so many people who have told me they've been touched and helped by it. That is beyond rewarding.
Because it's capped at 12 individuals, we give them ample time to share their story as they're getting this well thought out curriculum. But it's an opportunity for them to learn about the impact that substance use has had on them as a family. The family recovery course has also led folks to the parent partnership meetings.
The parent partnership is parent volunteers leading a parent support group. We're all there is trying to figure out this parent-child dynamic that we know under certain circumstances, but when addiction becomes involved, we don't know how to react to that.
Most of the families that come to us are families in crisis.
Parents come in all feared up. A little talk goes a long way.
I think that's the miracle. Talking to somebody that has been through what you've been through, and it's something that's fairly unique. Not everybody goes through this. Part of our goal is to help them find the joy.
You learn so much about one another, knowing you're not going to be judged. People that understand what that's like are so incredibly willing to help somebody else who is going through that.
I never want to take anything away from my son's recovery, but I had to learn to get out of the way. I thought, wait, I don't touch any substance. What do you mean I have work to do? And learning that it was very much my problem. And my son to this day still always said, you thought about me drinking way more than I thought about me drinking.
When I walked into the Hatboro Horsham group and it was only parents with children who understood in this journey, the burden that I was carrying did not evaporate, but it lessened. I have come in contact with people in New Jersey that would also benefit from this. Expanding it to a new population was worthwhile.
We know that there's so many people that need our services. We're constantly trying to spread our word and to tell more people about us.
COVID has this little weird silver lining where it pushed us to be on Zoom for a lot of our programming and meetings. People can attend from all over the country. It's just kind of amazing that you can have people from 3 or 4 different states in a room together on Zoom who also feel so connected to each other.
We have people who are experts in the field that do trainings for us, and they're recorded and they're on YouTube and they're available over and over and over again.
Some of the programs have really helped us understand what addiction looks like and how complex recovery can be.
That's the thing that Be a Part of the Conversation has done a lot for me, is that they've made those tools accessible, they've made those tools understandable.
It began with a conversation, it continues with a conversation to continue to understand the depths of this.
It lessened my trauma my pain. The people that I've met here are just warm, sincere people that have added to how I view my world today.